Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I know what you're thinking, hey, she looks the exact same in her last video. It's because I'm on a filming rampage today, and I want to film as many videos as possible. So I know I promised in my last video that my next one would be about my BeautyCon experience slash haul, and that's what I'm here to do for you guys today. So first of all, I live in Tennessee, and I went to BeautyCon Dallas. My fiance is from Texas, and so over my spring break, we went to visit his family, and on the way back to Tennessee, you have to go through Dallas. So I was like, can we just like stop in Dallas and spend the night so that I can go to BeautyCon? And he was like, sure. And yes, I went by myself. It was so much fun actually, because I didn't have to worry about, you know, keeping up with somebody or like, you know, oh, I want to go here, but I want to go here. You know, I just had fun by myself. I'm a pretty outgoing person, and I met a lot of new people, and it was so much fun to be surrounded by people who are as obsessed with makeup and products as I am, and watch as many YouTube videos as I do. It was so much fun to talk to these girls, and I just feel like, oh, it was so much fun. It was like a refresher. It was so refreshing being there. Like, oh my gosh, these girls are the same as me. They love the same products. And I got to meet some of my favorite YouTubers. I got to meet Mrs. Lola Lynn. I love her. She is so, so sweet. And I got to meet Dana Ann, or Lolly Dolly 128. I love her so much. And it was so funny because when I turned around and I saw Laura, or Mrs. Lola Lynn, I was like, and she was like, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love you. She was like, I love you too. It was so sweet, and we hugged. And then I looked to the girl next to her, and I was like, will you take a picture of us? And I realized it was Dana. And I went, oh my God, like so loudly, and I was like, I felt like I needed to apologize because I basically screamed in her face. I was like, sorry, I didn't mean to yell in your face, but I did, and it was so much fun. And it was just great meeting them, and they were just there hanging out, so there wasn't really anybody around them, like, because I was looking around, I was like, oh, I should probably leave and like let the next person meet you, but they were like, no, you're fine. So we actually got to sit and talk for like 10 minutes, and they were so, so sweet, and it was very reassuring to meet them, and just knowing that, you know, you got to start somewhere with a YouTube channel, and they really encouraged me to, you know, keep going, and you know, you got to start somewhere, and you know that starting a channel is starting a channel. You're starting something, so it's going to be difficult at first. But yeah, so I had so much fun meeting them, and I had so much fun at BeautyCon. It was amazing. The only thing I will say is I wish that they had more vendors there. They did have a lot of vendors there, but the only ones that I personally really cared about were NYX, Tarte, and Crown Brush. Those three, and that's really not a lot of vendors, and it only took me about like 45 minutes to go to each vendor to see what they had. So the first one I went to was NYX, because I think I mentioned in my last video that I'm looking for the specific NYX product, and it's the loose setting powder in the yellow tinted one, but it's a loose setting powder yellow, and I know that they have a pressed one too, but I want the loose one because I want to see if it's a dupe for the Ben Nye banana powder. So I went to the booth, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to have all these products, and I'm going to get my powder. No. They had like their lip stuff, their eyebrow stuff, and some setting sprays. They really didn't have a lot of products. I was kind of disappointed at the amount of stuff that they had. I expected them to have like everything, but they didn't. They had basically all of their lip stuff, which I really don't need any more of their lip stuff. Like, I have a lot of their lip glosses, which I love. I just wasn't in the market for those. So if you were, then that's great, but I just personally was a little like, meh, they don't have what I want. So I left the NYX booth, and I went to the Tarte booth. Now, the Tarte booth was absolutely insane because Graveyard Girl, or Bunny here on YouTube, was doing a meet and greet like through you know, kind of coordinated with Tarte. So there was like a whole line of people to meet Bunny, and then there was a whole separate line of people to get in to shop the Tarte booth. Like, it was insane. Like, you actually had to wait in line to get into the booth. And didn't even include meeting Bunny. It was just like, if you want to shop, you still gotta wait in a line. So I saw that they had some blushes, and I love their blushes. Their blushes are amazing. They'll last really long on the face, and they're originally $26 in the store, I believe, which is kind of high for a blush. And they were $10 in the booth, and I was like, oh my gosh, $10, I'm gonna get like all of them. But I saw the shades they have, and I thought, you know what, Lana, I'm only gonna be buying these because they are $10. I don't really need any of these colors, and none of them are actually really standing out to me. I don't need any of these blushes right now. I'm literally only buying them because they're $10, and I'm trying to not do that. I'm trying not to buy something just because it's on sale. So I really didn't get any, I didn't get anything at that booth at all. I waited in line, I saw what was there, and then I just left. But then I went to Crown Brush, that booth, and that is where I spent all my money. I didn't get anything else except for at Crown Brush. Now, I know that Crown Brush, it probably may not be very well known. I see them on Haute Look a lot, and I have never seen them in stores, so that's what makes me think they're an online retailer only. And I hate ordering things offline. Like, I absolutely hate it. I hate waiting. You know, I just hate it. I don't like it. I want to feel the product for myself, and if I want it then. I don't want to wait for it. And if I don't like it, I don't want to have to worry about returning it. And I have to really, really, really want something to order it offline. So anyway, I've seen these brushes on Haute Look a lot, and I've been like, oh, I really want to try these because they're on Haute Look and they're on sale. But I really don't want to order them offline. I'm just going to wait until, you know, I can order something else or see them in a store or something. So Crown Brush was there, and I got all of these brushes. I went a little crazy because the eye brushes were $3, $4, and $5. So if you see $3, you're like, yeah, give me like 7. $4, yeah, give me like 8 of those. So I, you know, went absolutely crazy and was like, oh my gosh, $3, $3, $3, $3. And their kabuki brushes, or their face brushes, were basically, they were all $15, and I got a bunch of those. So it was so funny because I went up to pay, and the guy was like, that'll be $120. And I was like, $120? Everything I got was $3. What? That's crazy. And I didn't mean to sound, I don't know if I sounded rude or whatever, but I was just kind of like in shock because I thought everything I got was on sale. I guess I just got a lot of brushes. But I was like, oh my gosh, $120. And he was like, okay, how about 90? And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, I didn't expect him to say that. But so I got all these brushes at a discount, which is typical of, you know, when you go to an event like these, most of their stuff is discounted. So let's just go through the ones that I got here. Let's start with the eye brushes. And I still have everything in the little plastic because I've been waiting to do this video to use these brushes. So the first one I got is the C441 Pro Blending Crease, and it is a, it's just, you know, a blending brush. It's kind of tall, and that's what it looks like from the top. It's got that rounded. It's not as soft as I thought it was going to be. It's kind of hard for me to run my fingers through the bristles as opposed to my MAC 217, where I can just like, woo, really easily like move that around, if y'all can see that. This one is like, I'm having to really try. The bristles are a little bit more stiff, which may be good for doing precise crease work. I believe I got 2 of these. Yes, I got 2 of these. So that is the C441 Pro Blending Crease. Now the next eye brush that I got is this one, because it doesn't have anything on the handle here. It just looks like this. It is another blending brush, and this one is synthetic, and I believe it's a little bit fluffier. Yes, it is. It's a little bit fluffier than that first one I showed, and again, these brushes are synthetic. It's got a little bit more bend to it than the last one, and it is a lot softer. So I think this will be a true blending out the crease with a fluffy brush type of thing. And I also believe, yes, I got 2 of these as well. I believe these were $3, so that's why I was getting 2. So yeah, sorry I don't know the name of them. There's literally no printing on the handle, but it's just a fluffy blending crease brush that's synthetic. The next eye brush that I got is the C442 Crescent Shadow, and this is just a really big flat shader brush. I thought this would be really good for slapping products all over the lid, and it is really soft. It's really, really soft. Not that I need this to be soft. I need it to be like kind of stiff to just pack product on. But yeah, I just thought this would be super easy to just, you know, it's really big, so I thought it was going to be really great for just putting color all over the lid. And I have this e.l.f. Eyeshadow C brush, which I'm using right now for this purpose, but as you can see, the e.l.f. one is a little bit smaller, and less wide. So if you can't get a hold of the crown brush, this e.l.f. one is just as good, and it's what I've been using. But yeah, I just wanted to try this because I use this e.l.f. one almost every single day to pack on shadow, and I was like, I need another one for that purpose. So yeah, that is the C442 Crescent Shadow. Next eye brush I got is a Precision Fine Point Pencil Brush. Again, no letters or numbers, so I don't know the actual name of it, but that's just what I'm describing it as, is a precision pencil tapered brush, and it comes to a point there at the end. I just thought this would be really great if I ever wanted to do a cut crease look or blending out the lower lash line. I see girls use these kinds of brushes all the time, and I didn't have one, so I just wanted to get one to try it. Okay, and the next brush I got doesn't have any writing on the handle either. Sorry about that, you guys. I probably should have like looked up some of the brush names, but basically this is just a big fluffy brush. It seems a little bit angled, if y'all can see that. Like a tiny, tiny, tiny bit angled. I don't know, but yeah, it just seems like it's a very tiny bit angled. So it kind of reminds me of the Real Techniques. It kind of reminds me of the Real Techniques shading brush. It's as fluffy as that. It's basically the same size as that brush, and it's the same amount of fluffiness, and they're both synthetic. The only difference is that this one, the crown brush one, seems to have a little bit more of kind of an angle to it. So maybe I could use this, you know, just for all over color, for my outer crease, so that kind of thing. Okay, and the next brush I got is the C149 Small Round Contour, and this one, that is the exact name of it. It does have, you know, writing on the handle, and this is just a shorter brush, as you can see. This one is a lot shorter than the other brushes, if y'all can see that. And I just thought this would be great for detail work, maybe to highlight my inner corner, blend out lower lash line, but I see myself probably using this the most to do an inner corner highlight, or maybe even a brow bone highlight. So yeah, this little guy is super cute, and I got him. Okay, the next brushes are all face brushes. So I got the C453. And it is really fluffy and synthetic and very soft. These brushes are very soft, and it is an angled kabuki brush. This is very similar to the Sigma one. The only difference I think is that the Sigma ones are a little bit taller, and these have a shorter handle. As you can see, this is the eye brush and this is the kabuki brush. So yeah, I'm really excited to use this guy. I did get two of him because I wanted to use one for foundation, maybe as another foundation brush, and one for cream contour products. So I did get two of him, and that is the C453, and it is just an angled synthetic kabuki style brush. Brush is just a round top kabuki, so it's just got that round top on it, synthetic, really great for blending out the foundation. I don't have a brush like this. Let's see, the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, just as a comparison. A lot of you guys might have that. So this one's just a little bit fluffier. The bristles are a little bit longer out of the ferrule. And this one is like kind of tapered, and this one's more round, if y'all can see that. So yeah, just a typical run-of-your-mill foundation brush, but it was $15, so got that. The next thing I got is the, it doesn't have a name on it. It's so annoying. Basically, this is just a fluffy powder brush, but it has an angle, so I thought this would be really great for blush. I hear people talking about the It Cosmetics blush brush, and I don't think this is as good quality as that. The It Cosmetic brush has a lot of bristles. This one seems to have way less bristles than that one. But I thought this would be great for like either powder contour or applying blush. So yeah, I got that guy. And the next brush I got, again, doesn't have a name on the handle. I'm so sorry about that, you guys. I should have been more prepared. But I got these all from the Crown Brush booth, so I'm sure you can find them on their website. This is just a fluffy synthetic brush. Great for powder. You can do great for just all over bronzing. I love powder brushes, so I got a powder brush. Okay, the next thing I got is the C435 Large Contour Blush. And that is what it looks like. And again, as you can see, it's got an angle here, and it's natural bristled, and it's very fluffy and very soft. I'm able to run my fingers through it easily. So yeah, and I did get 2 of these because I really like, as you can tell, I think this is like the 6th angled brush that I got. I really like angled brushes. I think they're really great for multi-purpose. Again, just for contouring, bronzing, blush, you know, even I can use this to set my under eye. I don't know. I really like getting 2 brushes so I can use them for multi-purpose use. And the last brush I got is this kabuki brush. It is a flat top round kabuki. Now, I didn't mean to get the flat top one. I kind of wanted the one that was an angle, but the way it came in the case was like this. So you can't really tell what the shape of it is until you pop it out. And I didn't actually get it out until I was in the car. And I was like, dang it, I meant to get the round one. But I got the flat one, and that's okay. I just thought this would be really great for powder. And this would be really great for powder foundation, actually. More full coverage powder foundations like the Too Faced Cocoa Powder. I can see myself just really pushing that product into the skin. Oh, and the last thing I got was actually something that I got for free. QVC was a booth that was there, and they were giving out these little QVC goodie boxes, I guess. And just with some free products, they were giving them out for free. Literally every single person got one. So there are 3 things in here, and they are a sample of the Cucumber Aloe Cleansing Conditioner, the When by Chasdeen. And I'm really, really excited to use this because I actually have had a sample of this before, but I was using it incorrectly. Like, I thought this was just a conditioner. So I thought you were supposed to shampoo your hair and then use this as your conditioner. But then I read the packaging and I was like, cleansing conditioner? What does that mean? And then I read the back and it says, don't use any other product other than this in the shower. So apply evenly from your roots to ends, comb through with a wide tooth comb, you know, so it's only this. Like, you only use this. It's not a conditioner, it is a cleansing conditioner. So it's kind of like a shampoo and conditioner in one. And I was using the other one incorrectly by shampooing my hair and then using this as a conditioner. You're only supposed to use this. So I'm super excited to use this one, and the Cucumber Aloe is probably going to be a really great scent. Okay, and the next thing that was in that little goodie box is the Concentrated Reconstructing Serum from Algenist. And this has algueronic acid in it with biotechnology. I don't know. I love Algenist brand. Their cleansing oil, or their like rinse off cleansing stuff, is amazing. I absolutely love that stuff. And their eye cream is like bomb skis. I got their eye cream in gratis when I worked at Sephora, and it's like $75. And let me tell you, what little 24-year-old under eye wrinkles I had have seriously diminished because of that wrinkle cream. It doesn't really do anything for your dark circles, but it definitely does reduce your wrinkles. So I love that eye cream so much. So I'm excited to try this serum because, like I said, Algenist, I have never had any problems with using their stuff. I think it's great skincare. So if you're looking for anything that's super anti-aging, I would definitely go to the Algenist brand, and I'm excited to use this serum. Sorry, that was kind of a mini review of Algenist, wasn't it? Whatevs. And then I got this Tarte Brazilian Skin Rejuvenating Maracuja Self Tanner. I'll probably give this away. I've gotten a lot of samples like this when I worked at Ulta, and you know, I don't know. I've had a lot of these little samples, and I'll probably just give this one away just because I don't self-tan. Maybe this would be great for your face if you do self-tan, or mixing in with your foundation if you want something a little bit darker. But yeah, I'll probably just give this away. Okay, and that is everything that I got from BeautyCon, and that was my experience. Again, I had so much fun, and I really hope I get the chance to go to BeautyCon again, or my like dream goal is to go to IMATS. Obviously, IMATS is like, you know, the big leagues, and I would absolutely love to go there. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're enjoying all of my other videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It really helps me out, and it helps my channel grow here on YouTube. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!